Welcome to this week's Foundation Friday. I'm joined today by Ken Green, attorney for the AACFB. Thanks for joining me, Ken.
My pleasure, Jesse. Good to see you.
No, it's great to have you on here, sir. And we're here today to talk about the upcoming benefit concert that the AACFB is putting on for CSC, Cancer Support Community. Who we got here? Less than 3 weeks away, right in my backyard in Glendale. So,
Oh, is it 3 weeks? My goodness, now I'm getting nervous.
we got plenty of time. You and Monica have done a fantastic job in putting this together, but I don't want to steal your thunder. I think at first let's dive into Cancer Support Community. Ken, do you mind just kind of introducing that charity?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, I was diagnosed very surprisingly with kidney cancer. And I had no idea that I had cancer, but the doctors, they were pretty sure of it. And so they removed my kidney. And I have a lot of support from my family and friends, but still, I was encouraged to reach out to people that really understood the process. So there's a cancer support community group in just about every major city. So I reached out to the one in mine, and they held my hand. I actually, one of my friends who's a musician, did a benefit concert for them. And Mike Garson, the keyboard player who did the concert, invited me, and I brought my entire medical staff from UCLA there because there were a lot of doctors and people like that. And their mission was to hold hands from start to finish. So particularly for those who are alone, it's an enormous resource because cancer is frightening. Nobody really completely understands it, and when you get it, it's even scarier. So what they are there for is for you to call them at any time. They will drive you to your appointments, sit there with you, explain what you don't hear, because there's a cloud that forms over your head the first time you hear the word cancer in relation to yourself or someone you love, and you stop hearing anything.
Sure.
So the doctor could say, you have cancer, but you also won $1 million, and you wouldn't even hear that part. You'd just be going, oh my God.
I can't imagine.
This group is they're terrific, and they're a nonprofit, and they operate off of people's charitable donations. So I've been an advocate of I do a lot of concert production apart from my job as a lawyer, and my concert productions have now veered from fun concerts to benefits. We did one for Ukraine, a couple for the first responders, and now my focuses have been on autism and cancer, and that's why I thought helping this group in Phoenix would be a good idea, which is why we chose them.
Sure. Absolutely. And do you mind just kind of like who's going to be playing at this concert? I mean, you structured this. So I want you to, I want you to tell the lineup.
What happened was the concert's in Glendale, which to me, as far as I know, is pretty close to being Phoenix. And we were setting things up, and it occurred to me to take a look and see what music was in town during that time. So I did a Google search of bands on tour in Phoenix during that couple of weeks. And one of the groups was Foreigner. And I happen to know some people in Foreigner. So I picked up the phone, called my buddy Bruce Watson, who's their guitarist. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Fine. I see that you're going to be in Phoenix on, I think, the 13th. You're doing a concert. He goes, yep, things are going great with the band. I go, would you be at all interested in maybe sticking around a day or two and playing for an association that I work with? It will be a benefit for cancer. And Bruce said, well, the band can't do it for a number of reasons. Number one is typically even if I gave you a break on the cost of the band, it would be $100,000 because usually we charge 2 or 250. And I said, yeah, that's a little bit out of our budget. He goes, but we have a little trio called Very Important Beer. I just learned that Bruce is a beer aficionado. He's like, your sommelier, but of beers. And so they've got a group called Very Foreigners, Very Important Beer. And it's Bruce Watson, Louis Maldonado, and Michael Bluestein, three of the frontmen, the keyboard player, the singer, guitarist,
Okay.
and Bruce on guitar. And he said, we can come and do it for $3,500. I said, really? Done. And so we started planning it, and we found a club, a comedy club that was closed the Monday night before the conference starts. And a lot of folks are coming in on Monday because we start pretty early on Tuesday. And we rented the Stir Crazy Comedy Club. In fact, I don't think we're paying them a dime because they're going to accept the food and beverage revenues instead of charging us. Everybody knows this is a cancer benefit, so they've been very good.
Well, and if they've done any research on equipment finance people, they also are aware that I'm sure that's a good deal for the club as well.
It's a good deal for the club. It's a good deal for the charity. The band is really looking forward to it. It'll be a ton of fun. And, I've been in the equipment finance industry since 1980. And I've been to countless conferences, and I chaired a few in for the what used to be the WHALE UAEL is now NEFA. One of the most fun conferences we ever had was when I chaired in San Francisco when I had my friends Tainted Love play. They're a fantastic group, but a tribute band of all the stuff around Tainted Love and that genre of music. But never have I seen ELFA, NEFA, AACFB, formerly NALB, have a band of the magnitude of Foreigner, who are, if you listen to them, just great. Last night, my son and I were at the piano, and me playing and him singing, and we went through the whole Foreigner set list, and they've got some wonderful music. They're a great band.
Sure.
So we'll have Foreigner, which is great entertainment. We'll have the equipment finance industry there, which are great people. And we'll be doing this for a wonderful cause. Just as an aside, apart from me and my cancer experience, which I am getting over, one of the members of the board, Roderick Knowles, a wonderful man, he is just starting with his saga. And the cancer support community here has helped him. Apart from that, Foreigner has lost 2 members to cancer over the years. And a third, Michael Bluestein, who will be playing at the event, survived colon cancer, I believe it was, or colorectal cancer. So we all have an affinity. And the association just lost a member. It seems like every day you wake up and hear about somebody who's either got cancer or passed from cancer. So this feels good. This feels good.
And then who's the band coming on after Foreigner?
After Foreigner, so Katie Baker, one of our board members, has a friend who's an up-and-coming country singer out of Texas, I think. His name is Billy Brown. I've checked him out. He's very good. He should be opening for Foreigner because if I were him, I'd be scared out of my wits to be following that band. But he's a trooper and he wants to do it. So we'll have music from 3 to 5. And it should be just a terrific kickoff event. Great way for people to get to know each other and again donate to the cause. Very excited. I'm very excited, and I understand we have a little assistance from Equipment Cares and you, And that to me is a wonderful alliance. You know, I've watched you for quite a while, and I'm very impressed with what you've done. And again, it's another example of the power of community and what community can do to rectify some of, you know, the problems in the world, and cancer is certainly one of them. So I thank you for that, and the
Sure.
board of the AACFB. And special mention goes to Monica Harper, who has learned from me just how hard it is to produce a concert. There's much more to it than just calling the band and having them show up. So we're working our butts off to make this a great event. So anybody who's listening, please come. And it's free for the association members. So if you're an association member, you get to come in. We do have a VIP ticket that we are selling, and half of the money is going to the band and half is going to the cancer benefit group, where you get to meet and greet the band, get a little goodie bag, get preferred early seating, and then the rest of you, we're just going to ask you to make contributions to the
Sure.
cancer. And so
Sure.
that's pretty much what we have in mind for kicking this thing off. And our plans are to do this regularly for every conference.
Hey,
So
and then the next one's in New Orleans, but we'll focus on that after this. Let's
yeah,
not get too far ahead of ourselves.
and
But
New
no, I mean
Orleans
it's
has,
yeah, I mean EF Cares is glad to partner with the AACFB, and it's not all me. I have a good army of individuals that work with me alongside me at EF Cares, so I can't take full credit for that. But we're honored to partner with you and excited to see how this goes here, Ken.
armies need
In
leaders, by the way.
in 3 weeks. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks for talking about the upcoming concert on Monday,
Yeah.
April 15th in Glendale. Um, you know, be sure to, for those watching, go out. I mean, any chance to get to see Foreigner, let alone in an intimate setting like that.
Oh, it's going to be
And
amazing.
we're raising money for a great cause.
Yeah,
So
it's one of those all good things. If no one's ever seen an arena band in a small club, it is
I
a
haven't.
unique experience.
So I'm looking forward to it myself.
I think we all are. So everybody come and
All right.
join in. Fun. And believe me, tickets will sell fast, so get yours now.
Absolutely. All right, sir. Thanks, Ken. We'll talk
Thank you
soon.
very much.
Thank you.
Take care.